What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? Welcome back to another episode of What You Think. Monk in the building. I got the two baddest co-hosts on the planet, G-Man, Jamal. What's good, baby?
Peace.
Peace, love, and hair grease, all.
Today on the show, we got a special guest, the lovely queen.
Yasmeen Saida.
What you think? Yeah, what's good?
Oh, nothing. Just relaxing for a second on this good Sunday and then get ready to go to work.
So tell our viewers what you do.
Well, I am a fashion designer. I'm also a massage therapist for the past 15 years and a poet.
Yeah, I met you. That's why I met you. You was reciting some poet on the show, and I would like you to share them poems with us on the show, if you would do so.
All right, no problem. So I think the one I let you hear was Forbidden Chocolate. So I'll go with that one.
Okay.
I know it off the top of my head. I performed this at Apache a few times. So it's called Forbidden Chocolate. I've always been told to stay away from it, but there's something about it that I can't resist. The way it melts when I taste it, the way it looks, all good and shit. I'm hooked on chocolate, that is. I love the way it makes me feel warm inside and out, but I know I ain't supposed to have this. I know I need to reroute, find something else to love, something else I can't resist. But damn, that chocolate. I mean, just look at it. Makes you want to taste it. Makes you want to own it. Makes you want to take risks just to have it. I mean, that chocolate makes me get so weak my knees begin to fail. That chocolate got me doing things that I would never tell. And when that chocolate starts to melt and drip and drip and drip, I've got to have just one chocolate kiss smack dab upon my lips. But reminiscent of all this good, I didn't forget why it's forbidden. Unfortunately, there's one good fact that cannot forever be hidden. And I wanted chocolate with me forever in my life. But too bad for chocolate, next time for me, because chocolate's married to the mic. He gives it his all, hard work and dedication. Puts the mic before me in almost every situation. And I'm stuck here waiting in the stands after all the rest of his fans have left. I'm holding on to chocolate like he's my last breath.
What you think?
That's it. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
What you think?
Right.
What you think?
We're going to give you the poetry snaps. Look.
I'm a little upset.
I give the poetry snaps, fellas.
Yeah,
because you light skin. Listen.
That's right. I'm Carmel, so.
Listen, chocolate caramel, you know, it was just the thing.
I really like that.
That was dope.
Thank you. I should have my camera set up right. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like it.
Oh, we want you to share some more with us.
I just wanted to ask how long you've been doing poetry. Is this like a lifetime journey or just something that you picked up later?
Like in junior high school when I started writing poetry. Yeah, so it's been like something that's just always been in me, you know. My dad, he writes. My mom writes too, so I think it's just, you know, in me.
Okay.
So is poetry like your passion or fashion?
I'm trying to combine the two. The next fashion show that I do, I plan on reciting some poetry while the models are walking down the runway. So, you know, I just want to be able to combine both, but both of them, you know, it's just, I guess I'm just good with my hands, you know, I'm good as a massage therapist too. So it's a gift, and I'm trying to embrace all three and, you know, be them all at the same time.
Yeah, the massage therapy, being that I'm an older man, I definitely need that.
I'm
That is
waiting on. I
definitely
need to
for
start it
some.
right
That's
now.
definitely for us.
Well,
That's
how about
definitely for
this?
us.
Well, how about you just design a dress with one of your poems on it? I'll only take 2%.
Listen,
That's it.
do you know?
He said they only
I was
take
thinking
2%.
about putting like on a robe because robes are like my specialty. So I'm thinking about like putting on the back of a robe a nice poem and just having it like maybe in some good calligraphy or something like that. But yeah,
That'll definitely work.
Make
right,
make us some what you think robes.
right, okay, yeah. I do men's stuff too. I just do more female, but I'm definitely going to start tapping into men's clothing. Definitely.
So Miss Yasmeen, where did you grow up at?
Washington D.C., born and raised, Southeast. I
Chocolate
lived in
City.
Miami for like a year before I came to Atlanta 11 years ago, but I grew up in DC.
So you like that go-go music.
I love go-go music. What you mean?
Yo, Lamar, that's a guarantee. Everybody from DC, Baltimore area,
I
Listen,
know.
they
it's
love that
a rite
go-go,
of
baby.
passage.
They love the
You got
go-go.
to. Yes.
I want to touch on the fashion a little bit. Just you coming up and being interested in fashion and taking risks, making your own clothes. Like me myself, when you're intrigued by fashion, sometimes you look as a weirdo because you're willing to try things that nobody's not. Because like myself, before it was popular, I would be the type of guy to wear different color sneakers or put on baseball gloves and walk around the neighborhood. And I'm looked at as a weirdo. And then years later, I see everybody else doing it as fashion. What were some of the
Right.
things that you went through, and like maybe people might have looked down on you while you was doing it, and you just turned it into something positive?
Well, I like to think I bought back skinny jeans back in high school. Like, all they were making were like the bell bottom pants for females. So I would take them and I would sew to make them. I would just sew off that excess fabric. So now they're not wide. Now they're skinny around my ankle. So girls would see it and they would want me to do it too. And it wasn't so much people not really agreeing with what I was doing or put me down or anything, but it was just like seeing now that everybody was trying to wear skinny jeans. It's like, oh yeah, I bought that back. I bought it back.
We're losing her audio.
Yeah, we're
We're losing your audio.
You
losing the
lose
audio.
Let me oh. Hmm. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Well,
But
that's
I
good
But
just want to
because
say this. It's acceptable and cool for women to wear skinny jeans, not men.
you're like,
right,
let me just add this in.
I just
Yes.
want to add that point in.
Agreed.
most
Add that point
But
in.
definitely.
I don't mind a slim fit on a man. Not necessarily skinny jeans, but I don't mind a nice slim fit.
But see, the thing is, people have to understand there is a difference.
You got
Because
to understand your body
me
type.
me as a man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to showcase my calves unless I'm wearing basketball shorts.
What you think?
I'm just saying.
True. Yeah.
And it
I
looks
feel that.
weird.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
looks
yeah. But I
weird.
mean, it's a different generation now. They
Yeah, I just
Well,
different.
you,
had
you,
to.
you got to understand, at one end, you can look down on it, but at some aspect, you got to look, to look at people and say, you know what, they're really courageous doing this stuff. But there's some stuff that, I just will not do. I'm not putting on nobody's dress. I don't care if it's some long shirt
Oh
and,
no,
and
please
you
don't.
trying to tell me and all that, these men wearing men purses and stuff like that. It's just certain things. I come from a different
Now you
breed.
know
I'm
what?
not doing
I
that.
am guilty. I'm guilty. I did a photo shoot over the summertime and I was trying to basically be trendy. So I put a man bag on the guy. I did, but it was one of the crossbody kind of
Like a
pouch. You know what I
satchel.
mean? Yeah,
Messenger
like a
bag,
statue. Not
basically.
so. Yeah, but not. It wasn't. But I still felt like, oh my god, I hate a man bag. I hate a purse on a man. But I did it.
Well,
I did.
What you think?
being that my brother is wearing the Hillman collared shirt, Mr. Dwayne Wayne, You know, he had the statue
Right.
over it back in the days. That's where it started
Right.
at.
Mm-hmm.
He did. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, you know, but I'll admit, I was trying to
Feel
be
it? Whatever, man.
I had to throw
But
that
you
one
know,
in. G.
I'm
I
not.
had
Listen, I'm not even gonna get into it with you today. But you know, back, you know, fashion wise, anybody that knows me knows about the risks I took, especially in high school. The only guy, probably me and my brother, running around before Nelly was even thought of, running around with band-aids on our clothing, on our faces, you know,
Oh, wow.
snorks on my sneakers. You know, I did a lot of different things, and you know, I was looked at most of the time as a weirdo. But as
well,
hip hop progressed and you know things went on, I started a lot of things as well.
But G, the reason why they probably looked at you as a weirdo, because you know that
because you
28th,
Here we
already.
go.
28th Street.
I knew he was gonna say that old bullshit. Yo, my man. At some point, you're gonna have to get some new material because
I know, but we were just on
uh,
fashion. You
my
know,
It's
man.
nothing wrong with being weird, G. It's nothing wrong with it.
Listen,
Embrace it.
in
That's
fashion, you have to
individuality.
dare.
That's all.
You
You
have to
gotta take
dare to be
chances.
different. You have to dare to be different in order to make a waves in fashion. You can't be afraid of it. You have to be different no matter
Mhm.
No.
what.
Yeah, no. I always just try to stay true to self. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a little extra. So I do have 2 fashion consultants, 2 of my cousins that I call on a regular basis. Like, okay, is this too much? You know, do I need to tone that down a little bit? But for the most part, I just try to stay true to myself and who I am. It's like I can't be nobody else, you know?
What you think?
I just want to ask, what is your ideal fabric to work with? Like, you know, no matter what, you just will always turn to this particular fabric.
Stretchy. Anything with some stretch in it. I'm a woman with a couple curves. So, you know, something that and just for all women, period, you know, something that's gonna be comfortable and that can, you know, move with us. Cause, you know, sometimes as you eat, you know, spread a little bit. So it's good that the clothes can do that too.
Well, it ain't
But
just
yeah,
the eating;
stretchy.
it's comfortable living. Get happy. Happiness brings on, extra weight for people. You know,
Exactly. And so does
good living.
quarantine, but you know.
Yeah,
so, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
so let me ask you, who's your favorite designer?
Um I have a couple. Like I really look up to Dapper Dan. I love Ruth Carter, um Versace. You know, it's like the big names, yeah, but as far as like people who really made waves and you know, somebody that I look like, okay, I want to be like that, like Dapper Dan, Ruth Carter, like the way she designed all the outfits for what was that movie? Wakanda.
Oh, Black
Black
Panther.
Panther.
Black
Yeah.
Panther, yes. The way she designed the oh my God, when I saw it, I just felt chills. So I'm like, if I could just design things for movies and you know, things like that, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
That's
up.
For sure.
What about music? Are you into music?
I love music. I'm looking to become a radio host soon, so I'm definitely gonna be, you know, into more new music and things like that. And with my poetry, I do plan on like converting some to songs in the near future. So hopefully, I can get some residuals popping with the songwriting. So
What
that's
type
What
another.
genre?
of
What
music?
genre of music would you try to
Um,
cover?
I'm probably going to start with R&B, but you know, deep down inside, I'm gonna want to write some rap stuff too.
So what do you
What's
think
up?
about the young ladies today in the rap game? Your Carly B's, your Meagans.
I think they doing their thing and they holding it down for the ladies. You know, like don't get me wrong. Like a lot of stuff is over sexualized, but I mean, you know, it's just reality. So I ain't mad at them. I think they need to keep going and keep, you know, pushing.
What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think?
They
That's what's
doing
up.
good. Yeah.
Hopefully in the future you could design some clothing for them.
Yes, for sure. I work with a few artists up and coming, but I definitely got my eyes on like Beyonce and Rihanna and Megan and all them, like for sure.
Now you also said you was a massage therapist. Are you like a mobile therapist, or do you have a spot where you're at normally?
Um, I have a mobile service. Not really a spot right now. I'm looking to, have my own spot soon, but right now I'm just mobile. I need a truck because I have my massage table in the back seat, and I got a, wardrobe in the trunk. So it's like I know I need more space to travel around. But yeah, mobile
Well,
for
you
now.
you can go
Sound
ahead
like you
and
need
put
a
your social
van.
media out there for the people who need your
Yeah.
services. You can put your
Yes.
info out there. Just let them know exactly what it is so they can get to you.
Yes, follow me on IG. It's YAZIZPOETIC. That's Yaz is Poetic. Fashion design, massage therapy, and poetry.
That's
That's
Yeah.
what's
what's
up.
up. And don't forget to like,
Like,
subscribe, and
subscribe, and
comment,
comment.
please. Let's
All
get
of
it
that.
going, y'all.
Yes. Yes. I have a YouTube page too. It's Yasmeen Saida, just all one word. And I have a couple poems posted up there that, where I was performing some live poetry, and one that my cousin did a nice edit for me. So got a couple of them up there. More to come. More to come.
I just got another question, Yasmin. Has anybody ever said that you remind them of Faith Evans in any type of way?
Especially when I had my red hair. Yes.
Because yeah,
I
you
don't
have
really
a
sing
Faith
though.
Evans. Yeah, you look like Faith. You look like Faith to me.
Well, thank you. She's beautiful. So thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. I got Taraji the other day.
Nah,
No.
I don't know
She's
about
like,
all that.
I
might
think
have
your
been a,
eyes are too small to be Taraji.
Yo, come on, stop.
what you
Taraji got
Come
say?
big
on.
eyes, B. Her eyes
Yeah,
are big.
what's
I'm not saying that she's not beautiful, but she just got big eyes.
Taraji's beautiful. No, I
Yes,
think
she
it probably
is.
accent. We both from DC, so it probably was just, the way I talk or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, I got Faith a couple times.
What you think?
Are you ready to bless us with another one of them poems?
Okay, so if you're ready, come ride with me. Slide through the doors of reality. Look to your left, and you will see the children cry. A la derecha, crackheads getting high. Baby daddy's long gone, even when he's here. And he think he deserves Father of the Year. Some of my niggas who used to hustle hard are now up in the grave. Our people need to come up because we're legally enslaved. Stuck behind the two lines and a dollar sign. Constantly calling out for help, but no one hears our cries. Even the ones with 20/20 eyes soon become blinded by the system. But they keep our minds wet with filth from these images portrayed by ones who are so afraid that they won't make that dollar if they just be themselves. I call them puppets. Society's clowns who forgot where they came from. Who is he? He's the baller with all the cash that pays for his ass, sold to him by she. Who? Her? She's a virgin now, but she used to be a hoe until she woke up and realized that she was wearing a disguise and that wasn't the way to go. Damn, I hope this is real. Were the last words she said before she opened her legs to yet another stranger. Danger. But she dreams of a perfect world, a husband, a house, a boy, and a girl. Happiness was all she ever wanted, but how to get to this? I guess it's because she never took no shit. Nigga fucked up and she was like, next. She ain't waste no time getting all vexed. Not over no man, understand? This girl had dreams. Not ones in magazines, but dreams. To find that mate for her soul, to make her whole, to hold her tight when the nights get cold. She's a girl from the block, but her name ain't Jenny. And she used to be skinny, but now it's a baby in her belly. And what is she supposed to tell her daughter when daddy's out there on the corner trying to get that dirty money? But of course, she's no better because just to get this cheddar, every day she get her hands dirty. But don't tell her she's not worthy when gas prices are fluctuating every day and all she could do is work, no time to play because bills got to get paid. So she runs back to he, the baller of all the cash that paid for her ass. And he told her that he loved her under the covers when he fucked her, but out in public he would fake like she was just another bitch that he hit. But oh shit, I said I wasn't gonna curse, but it's my job to spread the truth across this earth. So if you hear shit, fuck, or bitch, damn, open your ears and listen to what I'm saying. We've been struggling for way too long, and it shouldn't have to take a poem or a song for us to realize that unity is what we lack. And when I say we, I don't mean just black. I mean the red and the yellow, the pink, fuck it, green. Those envious haters who only care about their paper, not willing to help others, not even their own mothers, when in need. And we think we're free. Living in America, land of liberty, right? How can we label this land free that was built by slaves? Whose home is this really that was oh so brave? Yours? Ours? Us human beings who have to pay for the water that flows continuously for free. And they say money don't grow on trees, but ain't money made from paper and paper made from trees? That's what I learned in elementary. Come on, wake up. The time is now for us brothers and sisters to proudly wear our crowns and become rich in love and happiness. Fuck wealth, because they turned it against us, them being man himself. Legally enslaved is what they have us, stuck behind the 2 lines and a $sign. And I would say, excuse me, but I was just speaking my mind. I'm just out here on the grind trying to get this dirty money, because truth be told, even though money's a hoe, we all trying to hit it one way or another. That's
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
We ain't gonna give that ain't the Randy Watson salute either. That ain't the Randy Watson.
Right. Right.
Randy Watson.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wrote that. It came to me in a dream, like in my 20s. Like something just kept saying legally enslaved, stuck behind the 2 lines and a $sign. Because it's like, that's what we are, you know? Everybody is a slave
chasing
to the
that paper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paper chasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I really did.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think?
Now I just got another question. Poetry, which I love so much, seems to be, I don't want to say call it a dying art, but I just feel that it doesn't get out and it's not publicized as much as it should be. How hard is it nowadays for a poet to even get their work out? You know, because we haven't seen anything probably since the movie Slam back in the days that really, you know, covered poetry in its entirety.
Yeah, I saw a movie recently. Who was in it? I want to say Jill Scott, but I might be lying. But it had poetry in it. But I mean, as an artist, I'm gonna be honest. For the past 3 years, once I started my fashion line, I didn't really focus much on poetry. But it definitely is just, I guess, the same as being a rapper. Like, you gotta be consistent and go to them open mics. You gotta network. You know, you gotta really just give yourself exposure as much as you can and network with as much people. Like, I'm still, you know, at the point where, okay, now let me, you know, focus, you know, on everything that I do, opposed to just trying to focus on one thing. So it's even harder now for me because I'm just trying to, you know, do it all collectively, but just keep going, you know, because it's just like for everything else, you gotta keep practicing. I haven't been practicing. So it's like now I got to go back and practice more. So that's another thing that you got to do. But I don't know. I think just, you know, networking basically is probably the real answer.
Do you have a favorite poet?
Maya Angelou. Is that a question? Rest in peace. I cried when she died. Okay. Like,
listen,
favorite, real.
I had the pleasure of meeting her because she lived on 120th Street. I was working in Harlem because us three used to work together at FedEx. I still work there, and I actually had a package for her. When you see somebody and she's so revered, I didn't even want to put my eyes on her. That's how great
like,
of a person that really was. I was just like,
God.
wow. I was just shook. I was just standing there stuck. But I have a question for you.
That is somebody to want to be like. That right there, that woman, she holds so much grace. Like, I got a lot of respect for her.
Have you ever thought about writing a book of poetry?
Yes, it's in the works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have the title for it too?
Just write spell like WRITE. Just write poetry. just telling myself, just right, you know, just right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just right. So
What you think?
Do you have any kids?
say it again.
Do you have any kids, children?
It's no.
Little people.
No little ones. No. Just little nieces and nephews and godkids.
Do you plan on having any children in the future?
You know, God is the best of planners. I don't really try to make many plans anymore. I just try to let him guide my steps. I can't even say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a pleasure interviewing you. You know, you're a dog.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
What you think?
Thank
So,
you.
what future projects do you have lined up?
Well, I plan on launching my fashion line officially on my 40th birthday, March the 20th. So I'm working on that now. That's what I'm meet about today to try to get some sponsorship and things, you know, set in play, get a venue set and all that. So I'm gonna launch my fashion line. And then I have a pop-up shop coming up on February 13th and 14th. It's a virtual shop, and I'll be like at an indie shop with my clothes. So those things there for the next couple months.
So, what's your line called? What's your line?
Yasmeen Saida. My name.
Yasmeen Saida.
I couldn't come up with another name, so I was like, well, you know, it may change, but you know, it's my name.
What's your name? You could have did so much, man. See, I'm a clown, so you know, you could have came out with something that was yes. You know how y'all girls all that. Yeah, you could have did something like that. It don't matter, but your name works. It's worked in the past for many other people. You know what I'm saying? Ralph Lauren, who's one of my favorites, it worked for him.
What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think?
Look at G.
Queen to be a vision of perfection.
Oh man,
I love these guys.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh God.
I love y'all, man. Oh man.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Yes. This is what it is with us.
What you think?
Do your parents still reside in DC?
They do, yep.
You have any siblings?
Yeah, my brother is here in DC, and I have two sisters back up in DC.
Oh, they also into like fashion, music? Or...
My sister, she is writing some inspirational quotes, so she's working on a poetry book as well that's about to get published. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least you don't have to look for a publisher.
Right? Yeah, I have a cousin who he published a few children's books, so he said he'll help me out too.
Okay. I'm looking forward to reading your poetry.
Shout out Hakeem Tate and shout out Fuller Inspirations. That's my sis.
That's what's up. Any words of inspiration for anybody trying to start out to do anything that you're doing right now?
The inspiration. Honestly, you just gotta find inspiration in just like every day, just to have the blessing to wake up, you know, like you just gotta know you gotta keep pushing in order to get to that goal, whatever that goal is. If that's what you want, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep pushing. Like, ain't no sleep. As tired as I am, I cannot take a nap. Still gotta keep moving, so just keep going, keep pushing.
Okay. Well, Yas, I really enjoyed the show, but you know, like they say, time flies when you're having fun.
Right.
You
So
know,
sad.
we gotta get up out of here. But thank you for stopping by and showing us love. I really appreciate it.
Yes, all that.
I want to say to my crew at G, anything you want to say? Tell them to hit the subscribe button. What, G?
I just want to tell everybody out there, like, subscribe, and comment. Keep them coming in, baby. Let's keep this thing going.
Yes, share it, like it, all that.
All right, Jamal.
Exactly.
All right, baby, we out of here. I got the two baddest co-hosts on the planet, G-Man and Jamal, and my lovely guest, Yasmeen. We love you. We out of here. What you think?
Peace.
What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think? That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it. What you think?